Hi there, Gemini-cancer. Welcome into your May reading. So let's take a look here at your month. What do you need to know in career, in love? We are also going to pull some advice and self-care at the end. So we're going to look in a lot of things. And don't forget to check out your individual signs if you want more information, if you want more messages. That is going to be on my other channel, the Sunny Virgo Tarot. And it's going to be on those little cards over there, okay? So let's see here, what do we have for you for a month of May? So we have money path. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. It's very nice. Cool, get back to the basics. We also have rainbow. The most difficult part of a situation is over. Grapes, time to go out and have fun. And bouquet, compliments from an admirer. Ooh, I like this. This is feeling a little bit like a reset. I don't know, there's this feeling of you finding new parts of yourself, especially with this money path. It could be that you're discovering that you have a talent, that you have a desire, that you have a place to go, a direction to go. And I feel like you're finding the courage to really move in that direction and to go in that way. I also feel like there's something here around maybe the past few months haven't been necessarily easy for you. And I feel like this month you could find a little bit of relief. Especially with that thing of the reset, right? It's almost like you're getting back to basics. Okay, how do I want my routines? Well, how do I want to have fun, right? Am I having fun? I feel like you're kind of reviewing all of those things and trying to go back into this place of, all right, how do I want to build my life? How do I want it to look like? How do I want to create it? And I feel like you're starting to build that life little by little. When it comes to love, compliments from an admirer, I really feel like you could be going on a date with someone here, where things are just, I feel like things are getting spicy. Things are going in a very nice direction, I feel. All right, but let's get a little bit more information. I already pulled a few cards for you for career and love. So let's get started with career. We have reconciliation and strength. So I definitely feel like there's something here that you're quite passionate about. And with this strength, it is giving me a little bit of courage energy, where I really feel like it could be something that you haven't thought of with this reconciliation. Maybe you haven't thought of it in a very long time. Maybe it's like a childhood hobby or something that you really love to do. And now you're kind of going back to it and really wanting to create something solid out of it. This could have also been something that you have already tried. So, I don't know, when you were younger, you kind of wanted to be a YouTuber and you tried to have your YouTube channel, but it didn't really work. And it could be because it wasn't the right topic. It wasn't the right niche for you. And now, the idea of becoming a YouTuber could still be there, but it could be in a different way, different than what you expected. But I definitely feel like there's something here around, like, give it a second shot, because I really feel like it's going to work. And maybe that's also what the rainbow is about. You know, the most difficult part of a situation is over. So the blockages for you to actually make this hobby, make this side hustle into something clear, long-term, full-term, it could be over. You know, the obstacles, the delays could be over. But I do feel like it requires you to take a leap of faith here. That could be quite scary. Maybe it's a little bit out there. Maybe it's a little bit out of your comfort zone. And there could even be, I don't know, not necessarily people talking, but I don't know, it may just be a little bit out there, you know? It may be a stretch, and it may be quite a risk, especially because you may not know if it is actually going to bring you money or not. I definitely feel like there's something around, not necessarily expectations or responsibilities, but something like, I don't know, maybe there's this thing of like, you've been studying, you know, for a very long time to become a doctor, and now you understand that, you know, all of these years studying for me to be a doctor, it's not really aligned with who I want to be. It's not really aligned with the life that I want to have. Or it could actually be the opposite. You know, you now figure out that what I want is really to be a doctor, and I have to go through all of those times, all of those years of studying and grow myself into that doctor. Is it too late for me? And I feel like it's not, but it could be a little bit of a taboo, you know, because you've sort of wasted all this time, and now you're going back to school to actually go study for what you want. You still have time. You still have time. I do feel like it is. Again, I keep hearing it's a big move. It's really out of your comfort zone. It's really out there. But I feel like it's so aligned with you. For some, it could also involve some travel. Take that if it resonates. But I definitely feel like, yeah, especially with the star, I feel like it is aligned with you, and I feel like you're going to be quite successful at it, and you could be quite recognized, you know. Let's see here, what else we have? Yeah, this is exactly what I'm talking about. It's like we have the Page of Pentacles with the Five of Wands. It's like this new path, I really feel like it's going to cause some conflict. You may have to leave some people behind for you to be able to make this happen, because I feel like this could either be friends or family. I'm actually seeing this strength and all the little, you know, all those little tigers. I'm seeing it has family, but I don't know, you may have to create some distance or, you know, not share your dreams with these people, because I feel like they're just going to stop you, and they're just going to create blockages and insecurities in you for like reasons for you to not to pursue this. And I really feel like it is freaking aligned with you, but it is quite frightening. I don't know. I really feel like you could be quite successful at this though. So I feel like it's kind of up to you to pursue it and to make it happen. All right, but just keep in mind that you really have an amazing opportunity here, that I do feel like it is related with something that you were interested in the past, something like an old dream or something, and it's not too late. I feel like you need to hear that. It's not too late. And in fact, it's perfect timing. All right, I did see the Wheel of Fortune before. Wheel of Fortune was perfect freaking timing. All right, you're exactly where you need to be this person, okay, to pursue this dream. I do feel like there are people that are not going to like it, so I feel like this month you could have to stand up for yourself a little bit. Or again, just don't share that dream with people. Don't give them the chance to even be able to stop you. All right, yeah, it's like with this balance, it's like you have too many people clouding your mind, and I feel like you need to follow your intuition and follow what feels right. Okay, we even have here, look at that, we even have blossoming, and then we have hunger. So I really feel like, you know, with this hunger, it is about daring to dream and daring to see this opportunity through, see this dream through, because I really feel like it's going to take you far, and it's allowing you to become the person you're supposed to be. It's allowing you to really be on the path that you're supposed to be in. Okay, please go towards it, because it's really, really good. And especially with like this big full moon, I even feel like there is this feeling of you're going to be way more recognized than you can ever believe. So that thing of like becoming a YouTuber, you're going to be quite, you know, successful, quite famous. Becoming a doctor, you're going to be super successful. Everyone is going to possibly look up to your story, but also, and you could actually inspire other people to do the same. But I also feel like there is this feeling of you're going to be good at what you do. And you probably already are good at what you do. But I really feel like you're going to be in a position of leadership, of people looking up to you and really going to you to get advice or to get checked up, you know, if you're a doctor, whatever the case may be. But I really feel like you're going to be in a good place. All right. I really feel like it's going to go way better than you could ever imagine. But let's look into love. So we have courage, which we talked about before, and we have grieving. I feel like there is this feeling of finding the courage to move on, finding the courage to move past a relationship, something like that. So you could be letting go of someone here, and you could still be healing from that situation, still letting go of the baggage, still letting go of the wounds and everything. But I actually feel like with this courage, I really feel like you could have the opportunity to go on a date with someone, or you may meet someone, and it may take courage to really venture down the road of love again, right? Because I feel like you were quite hurt by this past person, and you're still kind of healing from it. So it's like, do I actually want to be open to love again? And I feel like you could be hesitating a little bit around it. This could also have been someone that was kind of a player, or that is the type of people that you're used to connecting with. Ace of Swords, wow, 10 of Pentacles, the Page of Cups also wants to come out. And the Three of Swords. Yeah, so I really feel like you're still healing here from someone from the past. And I don't think you should, you know, just lead on to, you know, connect with someone else to forget about this person. But it's more about like, be willing to be surprised. be willing to have the universe show up and just say, hey, surprise, we have a surprise for you, we have a blessing for you, and see where it goes. Because I really feel like there is someone here that possibly already has like a huge crush on you. I wouldn't be surprised if it is from work or something, or maybe like from the gym. I'm also picking up on that, or somewhere you go regularly, like daily. So if you go to the same coffee shop every day, it could be from there. But I really feel like this is someone that I feel like already has a crush on you, and I feel like communication could start to pick up. And I feel like, you know, 10 of Pentacles, this could lead to a very long-term commitment. I really feel like this person could be a really good match to you. But yeah, and we even have here getting to know each other and engagement. I really feel like you could go far, but I feel like you still have the past here stopping you a little bit and making you question if it is the right time, if it is the right moment for you to do this, if maybe you shouldn't just look at love at all. But I kind of feel like it is important that you focus on the person that you are now, because I feel like because of this past person, you were actually able to grow so much. You were actually able to become a whole different person and accomplish different things and see things in a different perspective, in a different direction, in a different way. You're able to pick up on red flags from the get-go. You're able to, I don't know, like cut these type of energies, you know, cut these type of players and in and out kind of energies. You're able to cut it from the get-go, because now you know what you want. Now you know what you're not going to settle for, and you have like too much to lose in a way, right? You have yourself to lose. I feel like you have found yourself. I really feel like this was a really tough breakup or separation here, and I feel like you're kind of slowly getting back to yourself, right? Getting back to basics. I feel like you're slowly finding yourself again, finding your joy, finding those routines that really light you up and things that work for you. And it's like, if you risk going into this new direction in love, you may risk losing all of that again. So you have so much more to risk. You have so much more to lose than you had before, because now I feel like you value yourself a lot more. So you're not going to, you know, deal with the same type of BS. You're not going to settle for that anymore. You're attracting a different type of partner. You're attracting a different type of person. All right? And you don't have to go, you know, jumping into a commitment straight away. You can just, you know, start talking and see where it goes. Maybe you'll even just find a great, amazing best friend, right? And I feel like maybe that is where your mindset should be. It's like, let me just get to know people and let me just be open to whatever surprise my guides have for me. If the opportunity shows up, I do feel like this is an opportunity that shows up. It's not something that you go after, you know, something that you actively look at. And I feel like your guides are just saying, maybe enjoy it. Maybe just be open, see where it goes. And we have wedding here. It could go in a very good, direction. Okay? It could go in a very good direction. And we also have let your friends help you. I actually feel like it's don't let your friends help you. I feel like you need to trust your intuition a little bit more. Because again, we have here, pay attention to the red flags. I really feel that I'm even getting this feeling. That's interesting. I feel like it's going to show up to you in not an unexpected way. I don't think there are going to be other people involved, like you meeting someone through friends. I feel like that could actually be a possibility. A friend could try and set you up with someone, but I feel like the person that they are setting you up with could just be another player. And I really feel like this person that could lead to a very beautiful relationship could just be someone that you just see regularly, but you don't really talk. Again, in the end, I really feel like you're already able to see these red flags. You're already able to see who is good for you and who is not. And it's going to make a lot of freaking clear sense, okay, when that happens. And I really feel like it is important that you listen to your intuition, all right? Even if it's your best friend and you've been, you know, friends since childhood and your best friend wants to set you up with someone, your best friend may be a great person, but that doesn't mean that the person that they are trying to set you up with, that it is a great person, okay? So really listen to your intuition. Don't be afraid to hurt people's feelings, especially the ones that are trying to set you up. And just go your own way. Do your own thing. Listen to your intuition. Trust yourself, okay? Trust yourself. And when I say that, it's not that, just, again, don't cut everyone off just because. Be open, but if you see a red flag, run. All right? Gosh, that was so dramatic. It's like, run for your life. It's not really like that, but just walk away. All right? So let's see here. What do we have in terms of advice? And then we're going to finish up with some self-care, self-love, some things that you can do that could light you up this month. Okay? You can do this alone, with people you love, whatever you want. So we have a new romantic cycle begins. There we go. So I really feel like there is a beautiful new beginning for you in love, and I really feel like it's going to be amazing, okay? Because you have been manifesting it. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. I really feel like you have been manifesting it, but it's not just about manifestation and visualization. You have to be open to it. You have to welcome it in your life, all right? And so I really feel like that is one of the things that this card is talking about. The other one is definitely about career. It's the opportunity, the desire, the hunger may be there, but if you don't act on it, then what's the point of that desire being there if you're not going to do anything about it, right? So with this, be bold and make the first move. I definitely feel like it's a compliment to this card. Be bold and start going towards it, okay? Stand up for yourself, stand up for your dreams. They deserve to be heard, and you deserve to have them fulfilled. You deserve to go after these things, okay? If you already have a crush on someone, or you're like, you find someone attractive and you're kind of curious, don't be afraid to ask them out on a date, okay? That could also be bold to make the first move. But I also feel like it's like, when you feel like you need to get out, all right? You don't have to be there suffering if you're really not feeling the vibe. Alrighty, so let's see here. What do we have in terms of self-care? Okay. Let's see. So we have workout and smoothies, sport event. So definitely maybe someone from the gym. Because we have dance class even. We have a lot of like physical activity kind of thing. So it could be that, you see someone from the gym and it's like, hey, do you kind of want to go grab a protein shake or something? Just gym rat stuff. And I feel like that could definitely be something that kind of, connects the two of you. So if you already go to any of these, with a sport event, it doesn't have to be a sport event. It could just be, literally the gym or a dance class or something, or a place where you go get a smoothie after your workout. Take that however resonates, but I feel like this is a little bit of the vibe from this new person. All right. So we also have photo booth at the mall, Chinese night, and fair amusement park. So a lot of this is about having fun, and you can do this with the person that you're possibly having a day with, or you can just do it on your own, and just go to the amusement park and go to the amusement park and just have fun, go do a little photo shoot. Photo shoot. What is happening? Photo shoot at the photo booth at the mall. There we go. And then with the Chinese night, just a little Chinese environment, food, okay? So, with that being said, this is what I have for you, my Gemini-cancer. I hope this resonated and it helped. If it did, don't forget to smash like button for me and subscribe if you haven't already. That is the easiest way for you to support me. But if you're interested in pick of cards, you can also check out the Bird's Nest Tarot, or we can get a private reading. The link is going to be down below. As well my Patreon if you're interested in self-care content and twin flame, spiritual guidance kind of readings. Okay, so with that being said, I love you very much. I wish you the best, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.